Halloween Horror 2024. This is Condemned 2, Bloodshot. I played through the original Condemned Criminal Origins. Fine game, but buggy. As its problems, definitely worth playing through, though. I played through that 2 years ago. And I am on chapter... You know, I don't know what chapter this is. It doesn't matter. It's the Peninsula. I am DHG, and if you like my content, do subscribe. I don't have a problem with views or watch time.
It's been a long
I have a problem with
road,
subscribers. I need more.
I thought I killed you. I represent all your demons, Ethan. Alcohol was just
I thought he was an alter ego.
What now?
acceptance.
Of what? That I'm a freak? That I'm slowly losing it?
To some degree, yes. Your hallucinations are an unfortunate.
It was kind of hard to
side
tell in
effect
the
of
beginning
their
because they didn't really
influence.
show
It's what
his
they want you to
whole body,
experience.
just his
It's
face.
not real. I'm not real. Vox rememdium unis. The voice, the remedy, the one. That's what's real.
Enough! I don't want to hear it.
It's what you are. It's what the Oro fears most. Many have died to protect you, Ethan, including your parents. No.
9!
Acceptance, Ethan. Acceptance.
Playing around with those ideas within a narrative is always really cool, but I don't think anyone did it better than Silent Hill 2. With James Sutherland and his manifestation of all his guilt, all the bad things he's done within Pyramid Head. That was very well done. I am looking forward to the Silent Hill 2 remake, but since Team Bloober's making it and they work with all those DEI consulting groups, I'm fairly confident they're going to fuck it up. I'll wait for the reviews first. There's just so much in that game that can go wrong with it, with a DEI-influenced remake. How do you do that shout? I thought it said hold down both triggers together or some shit. Yeah, I don't use any of those combos. Upgrades, that might be it. Yeah, it will be in here. Rapidly press some. Okay. Doesn't really work all that well, but whatever. Give me that AR. It explodes like watermelon. What do we got? Oh, a nice sidearm. Alright. Holster. Hey, what do you got to say?
I've been given a chance to speak. They have me strapped to a metal table and some... They say that I might have some of it. Where? Where? What? Oh, God! They're gonna cut me open!
That would never make it on the radio. The content you are about to hear is disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised. Not going that way. Still can't believe how much easier it is to see in this version of the game when compared to the PS4 or PS3. Oh! Since he got over his alcohol addiction, it's a lot easier to aim this thing. Before, unless he had booze in his system, the sights were like all wobbly. I was wondering if that was going to have an effect on the gameplay. It did. That's not how you thought you would have went, huh? You thought you were gonna die of old age on the toilet and you just got blown the fuck up. How do I discard this thing? Okay, that... Don't I have enough juice yet? Oh, okay, I do it with that. I thought maybe I had to use that voice power. This reminds me of something from Amnesia, A Machine for Pigs, which I'm going to be playing through this year's Halloween Horror as well. I hate these things. It's a pain in the ass. That structure, though, looks like something from Resistance: Fall of Man. The pods they put people into. Actually, now that I'm looking around, the entire graphical package looks very similar to Resistance. Where are you guys going? I got time for a little listen.
The Peninsula, home to scrap metal and giant empty ship's hulls. It's a no-man's land and frequently visited, except by those assigned to offload the many junk barges that cross the river every day. It's a ghostly place that for the past century has warded off unwanted guests by simply being what it is, a graveyard. Towering monoliths, impenetrable cast iron walls, and rusty metal shards make for oddly appealing abstract compositions, but there's no mistaking that some form of evil exists there. At least that's the belief of many local residents. It's a blemish on the landscape of our city and can be seen from almost every vista. But what can be done? These were the words of the late Tony Rhodes, pre-recorded only hours before his death. Beautiful, thoughtful, the end of a great reporter and friend. This is Sarah Brenton, City News. Good night.
Well, they sound like they're all torn up over it. He's probably like, do I have to read this shit? Dude hit on me all the time. He's such a fucking wanker. I don't want to read it. You get the fuck out of here. Ain't no fucking around. Just get it done. Here. Sounds like more of those. No, it's not them. Something's nearby. Oh, it's that thing. Here, jerk this lever off for a little bit. I think Scorn also had a brief section like this. I hate those squirmy little fuckers. They're like earthworms with arms and legs. Slitherine. Yep, I'm gonna go back and get that ammo. Because why not? It's a nice looking AR. Adjustable stock. Nice little optic on it. They've got the handguards on there I like. They've got I don't know what kind of... That looks like a Picanti mount, or Picanti rail. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. It's even got the iron sights on it, they're just not being used. Folded back. That's how I had mine until my, there's not a lot of eye relief on my magnifier. I have the red dot up here and the magnifier back here. I had to move the magnifier the whole way back and remove the rear sight. Keep me from making my neck sore. I didn't want to go down here. What am I, in a Viking longboat? You know, if they're gonna put me in a Viking longboat, they might as well start playing Amon Amarth. You brought a wrench to a gunfight, you dumb fucker. The hell? I hear it. I don't see it though. Maybe this will help. Oh, there it is. Hold on, my ass is itchy. Alright. Can't have that. Looks like we got some 5.56 by 45. Or 223, I'm guessing the former. Oh shit. He's got a helo. Where did you guys buy your body armor? Dollar Tree? Well, if that helicopter can't take a couple 5.56 rounds, that thing is cheap. .556 isn't exactly known for penetrating metals. Dude, their heads just blow up. It's freaking great. So satisfying to play. You're like aiming at their chest and their head just blows up. Maybe it was the hydrostatic shock. Head's gone. I don't like not having something above my head. The fuck? Get out of here. Bitch, this is a very bad area. I don't know how many shooters are out there. Oh, I'm glad I did not get out from here. I was about to walk this way. I would have gotten... let's just say I would have been turned into jam. The hell are you? Looks like a sorcerer. I've come to raise these dead bodies. Especially this one laying ass up. Alright, Forrest Gump. I was shot directly in the buttocks. Is that a... No, it's just some garbage. Okay, go down the ladder. I know you got problems with ladders there, Ethan. Well, I didn't want to leave here anyway. It'd be interesting if they made a new entry or just a reboot of the Condemned franchise. I don't even know if Monolith is still around, the guys that made it. Let me look that up real quick here. Give me a second. Oh wait, yeah, they are still around, I think. Except the last games they worked on were Lord of the Rings. What was that? Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor? Monolith Games. Let's see here. Monolith Productions. Okay. Founded. Yep, they're still around. They're owned by Warner Brothers. Oh, no, that's not good. Warner Brothers is one of the most woke publishers out there. They're the ones fucking up all these comic book games like Suicide Squad. Let's see what they're working on now, if anything. Oh, great, yeah. What they're working on right now. To be announced. Untitled Wonder Woman video game. Alright, yeah. Fuck it. Never gonna see Condemned. Not unless one of the old, like an ex-employee owns the IP. And he decides to reboot it.
Ethan, this is Rosa. I should be angry, but I half expected you would go on alone.
Sorry, but I have shit to take care of. There's no sense in risking your neck tagging along.
I understand. Look, when you need me, I'll be there. Good luck.
I thought that was going to crush me. So used to hitting X to reload. There is no reload in this game, you just do it automatically. Oh wait, no, you don't even... Oh wait, yeah, you do it automatically, but the only time I've seen it done was with the crossbows. Wait a minute. That looks like a single stack magazine. 5.56 magazines aren't single stack. You can see 2 rounds at the top and not one. They're side by side. Well, staggered side by side. He's better at hip firing than, like, anyone. He's a hip fire master. God, that's so disappointing. I look up Monolith to see what their new venture was after Shadow of War, which came out in, like, 2017. Good game, but pretty much more of the same. I just wasn't really into it at the time. And it's a Wonder Woman game. I could just smell the woke already. Well, needless to say, I won't even be... Even if it's free, I wouldn't play it. Three rounds. Yeah, not worth carrying that around anymore.
As you can see, our sonic ability has had a negative impact on us, too. More and more...
Stay clear or suffer severe brain damage. Does that mean you'll be riding the short bus? Oh, those things. How about I... My god, you really got it. What the... Okay, I might be... Thought I was gonna have to redo that section. Fuck it. Pistol out. Like I said in a previous episode, I was kind of wondering what this pistol was, if I could get a better look at it. Kind of looked like a SIG, but I couldn't really tell. It didn't look like a SIG overall. I think it's a Chinese gun. It was featured in quite a few games around that time period. For some reason, developers had a fascination with it. I don't know what the name was, QBC something or other. It was in Mercenaries 2 as well. I mean, I could be wrong. In fact, I probably am. It's just what it looks like to me. I mean, the width of the gun itself kind of indicates to me that it's the .45 caliber, and the Chinese one ain't gonna be no .45 caliber. They usually don't export their shit to other countries. Grab enemy. Snap. I was kind of hoping for a gun, but... They're like, no, we gave you enough guns in the beginning of the level. You gotta deal with a freaking axe now. This looks like something straight out of Resistance. These guys are severely annoying. Got a nice comfy looking table right here. Oh, I wanted to check my ammo. 5 rounds. That looks like a 357 SIG bullet. .357 SIG cartridge, I should say. Use the correct nomenclature. I missed that one. Where's my axe? Oh, it's over there by the thing that I can't get close to yet. Fuck it. Is that stun gun on? Alright, I don't think the stun gun does anything to them. Either that or it didn't hit. New upgrade. Voice attack. Fuzroda. Before Fuzroda was a thing. Let's retcon Skyrim lore a little bit. Ethan Thomas is the original Dovahkiin. After Ethan Thomas vanquished the Oro from the United States, he somehow found himself on Tamriel, confronted with a civil war between the Stormcloaks and the Imperials. I don't respect anyone that sided with the Imperials. Okay, so the taser does work on them, I just missed. This time I got an axe. Ooh, 2 for 1. For the Imperials and the Stormcloaks comment, why would you side with the Imperials? Why would you ever side with the one world government? They bring peace and law and order. Yeah, under the boot. I mean, you might not like what the Stormcloaks stood for, but at least they were controlling their own nation. Every nation has a right to do things their way. They're not in violation of some international law. And even then, those kinds of things can be severely fabricated. Three shots. Make them count. Have a boot, bitch. I wish I would have remembered the boot earlier in the game. Oh, my flashlight's not working here. Follow the lights. Nope. Not going that way. I don't want severe brain damage. Am I supposed to go down there? It's quite a fall. Fuck it. Yeah, that would hurt your balls. I don't like the look of this. 2 of those guys up there. I've only got 1 bullet. You kidding me?
The city is under constant surveillance. And soon, our systems will be in full operation, further propagating our sonic ability. There's no escape.
Sounds like the
Mr. Thomas.
Department of Defense.
You don't have the fucking right influencing people's lives like this.
Sounds exactly like the DoD and the people fighting back against it. These guys suck. They suck like a whole bag of dicks. Oh, I can actually fight them once I blast them. Oh, I made the other guy's head blow up. Am I stuck in a corner? Come on, recharge, boys. I can't tell when you're... Yeah, fuck you. Break your arm. Punch you in the face. And you fall into oblivion. I do believe now we have the Dorland boss fight. Where's my axe? Chucked it at that guy and don't know where it went. How would we get up there? Oh, I don't get up there, I just go this way. I was just walking on top of that wire. We need to surveil everything you do, everything you say, every thought you have, for your safety.
They will continue to influence people. Watch them, shape them, manipulate them. Your purpose, Ethan, is to push back. Be the voice against the Oro. The cure that puts an end to the sickness they bring.
Sounds like an apt analog and metaphor for the national security state.
Stop! What you've done!
The fuck? Dorland wants his revenge. He's gonna go on some maniacal madman speech.
What the hell did you do? Forget Dorland! Get out of there!
He's unfinished business.
Okay, I've got help
Wait, what
arriving
was that?
soon.
Did you think we would allow ourselves to self-destruct? Become deformed? These masks...
Oh, God, this part's terrible with those fucking Sonic things walking around. Then when you go to block it, activates that voice when you don't want it to. Controls could have been a little bit better. They tried to map too many different things into the same couple input slots.
What the hell did you do? Forget it, Dorlin! Get out of there!
He's unfinished business.
Okay, I've got help arriving soon.
Do you think we would allow ourselves to self-destruct? Become deformed? These masks protect us.
Oh, can't hit him yet. Still got that shit up. Why am I on fire? There's the Archlock. That dude was a one-hit chump. It was like Kimbo Slice in that one fight. Is he throwing shit at me, or... Oh, this guy is, you little bitch. Oh, you have to get that minigame perfectly. I freaking hated minigames. This was, at the time that this came out in 2008, they were like all over games too. I don't know how I missed a Sonic attack, but there you go. What do you think with all that shit sticking out of his skin all Hellraiser-like, he would have had a hard time putting on his uniform?
You're a fool. Shut up. What are the Oro's motives?
To create hostility. The unwavering desire to fight.
Sounds like the CIA.
To
Operation Gladio.
Protectors.
Protectors from what?
That is exactly what Operation Gladio is. You create terrorist organizations within countries to cause problems, and then you say you need more power to deal with a terrorist problem, and then therefore strip people of their rights and say, oh, we're going to protect you from this terrorism that they created. ISIS, Al-Qaeda, Hamas, all created by the same people. CIA, MI6. Mossad. In fact, it's the big dude Brzezinski even bragged about how he created the Mujahideen, which morphed into the Taliban.
Cutting it you say? Well, you made it. That's the important thing.
Kind of funny because that very narrative goes right into what the next game I'm gonna be recording is. Full gang, counter gang operation.
Some really influential people belong to the Oro.
Hey, buddy. Soon as they fix that leg up, let's say you and I go get a drink.
Oh yeah, he didn't
I
die.
think so, LaRue.
Right on. Hey, man. Call me Pierce. My friends call me Pierce.
Earlier on in the game, there's a spot where you get into a bus wreck and he's laying there,
All I
and
need is some sleep.
my first attempt at that was an enemy ran up and just executed him, and he died. But then my second went through, because I died and had to redo that part. He lived. There he is. If you can't tell, this is the last chapter. And there's more cutscenes to go after this. I'm just going to keep going here. Oh yes, the scandal goes all the way to the top.
Mr. President, what about the increase in violence? It appears to be a national problem.
We're looking into the issue. We're also supporting all local agencies in their efforts to... excuse me for a moment.
Mr. President, this diary from your niece came out. It says you showered with your daughter. He's like, had a heart attack. Betrayed me. Alright, well there you go. That is Condemned 2. Now, the reason why a lot of people had such a problem with that storyline, even though that sort of shit, you know, the big cults and all that is very prevalent within the upper echelons of society, the real power brokers, the oligarchy, if you could call them that. It didn't really make sense for the purpose of the game when compared to the first Condemned, which also had kind of a wonky ending, but most of the game they just kind of kept it local. You're tracking down SKX, a serial killer, and it was very interesting. It's a perfect example of sometimes the narrative is best off left small and believable. When you get into bigger developments like this, you just open up too many wormholes, too many cans of worms, and it gets a little too hard to explain and too hard to believe without some level of cognitive dissonance. Well, there it is. Hope you enjoyed.